We set everything up and he walks away.
Oh, you got hat on.
Do you?
Put this in the tree.
You can't make this stuff up.
I gotta get my hair cut.
Do you need to use the facility? Do you need a snack? Do you need to go change the oil in the car?
Thoughts in my head. Part 2 of the Idaho trip.
Yeah.
We're gonna check out some window installations, see how they were done, and I think we're gonna get our farm stand set up for the first time.
Yeah, first time
This
of the
year.
season. We have to get rid of the eggs that you have brought upon this family.
A dozen eggs a day.
And
Gotta
we
go
don't eat
somewhere.
that many eggs. If you like what you watch, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a single video drop. We do our drops on Fridays in the morning. And if you want, leave us a comment down below and let us know if you prefer us talking at you, or if you like how-to videos, or if you like watching us live our lives day to day. We hope you like the video this week.
Enjoy.
So, Tom and Leo, unfortunately, have been afflicted with the Rona. They both got COVID, and fortunately both vaccinated, so it's all been pretty mild disease so far. But they're stuck inside, and I'm here with an egg delivery, which is penance for raiding their garden for things for Willie's farm stand. So, they have a sweet garden. Oh no, they've taken out all the kale. Hi, Earl. They've taken out all the kale. Well, they have garlic. Oh, and it's starting to come up. Hi, Earl. Look at asparagus. Gone to flower. We have like stuff. We got raspberries and strawberries and apples. Oh, they just took out all the kale yesterday. That's too bad. What do you want, buddy? This is Earl. This is Essa's dog. What are you scared of? Now to go steal some rhubarb. What are you scared of? Okay, so it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday, and I said that I'd set up the farm stand this weekend, and it's raining. I'm going out to get eggs from our chickens to put up in the farm stand, because right now we are getting like a dozen eggs a day, because somebody, Braden, had the brilliant idea to get 10 more chickens, and we already had like, oh no, 15 more. Anyways, we have like 20 chickens now. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing? You guys need your water freshened up. Yes, you do. Oh, I know. Tell me about it. Hey? Most favorite thing in the whole wide world. They smell so good. I'm gonna take a couple. Lilacs. Alright, we got some tulips, some lilac, kale flowers, and bluebells, and a little bit of columbine. So pretty. And we're gonna go make a couple of arrangements to put out on the stand.
Hi everyone, it's Braden here in Idaho. It's pretty cold today. It's supposed to snow later, so we're trying to get all our outside work done. We're about to go up on this boom lift here. Pressure balance a few windows that we can't reach from the ground. While we're here though, I wanted to look at the installation of some of these windows because the installers here on site have actually done a really good job. So they've completely waterproofed the openings, and what's really good, and we don't see it on enough jobs, is they've put water dams and they've sloped the sill, so any water that does get in past their waterproofing or their flashing is actually going to drain out, which is really nice to see. So this is Fenster's aluminum clad Passive House certified picture windows. They're triple pane glass. They're glazed from the exterior, which is why we're on the outside working. And they all have glazing beads. See that? So to get access to the glass, we just have to pop the gasket, and then we can turn the glazing bead, pull it out, and then we have full access to the glass. So here with Richard today. He's our boom lift operator, so he's going to take us up. While I'm on this job site here in Idaho, I wanted to take a few minutes to show you how these windows have been installed. One of the most common questions we're asked is, how do you install your windows? Because they don't have a flange on them. Most, if not all, energy efficient builds, the windows are now installed basically in the center of the wall, which wouldn't be possible if you had flanged windows. So when you have a window without a flange, also called a block frame window, there's two ways you can install them. One method is to strap them into the wall, and the other method is to screw straight through them into the wall. And this window here behind me, that's all one big window, they've done both methods. So it's a really good way to show you guys how you can install our windows. So if you're going to use the screw through method, you can do that. We suggest doing that, or you can do that on the opening section of a window, so aka the tilt and turn section. So if I open this window up here, so first of all, turning the handle 90 degrees puts the window into swing mode. And putting the handle up, now you can tilt the window for ventilation. And the nice thing with the swing mode, you can get the extra ventilation on a hot day, and you can clean the glass from the inside of your house, which is really nice. So you can see here, all they've done is they've screwed right through the frame, just like installing any regular door. Nothing special about it. And you can do that because you can get access to the frame to screw through it. Now, where it's fixed glass, like all the rest of this window, you could put a screw through there, maybe get like a nice stainless oval head screw or something like that, if you're okay looking at the head of the screw. Some people are, some people aren't. So when it's a fixed piece of glass, by far the most common way to install those, aka picture windows, also a very common way to do it with an opening window, is you use a strap. So a strap is just a strip of metal. These are Simpson strong ties, which are really common, but there's nothing special about it. You can go to the hardware store, any hardware store, just buy a metal bracket and use it. And you screw the other end of it into the window, and then you put the window in the opening, and then you screw the other part of the strap to the wall, and it's done. So that's how these windows have been installed. Now, the straps, every, 14 to 20 inches is sufficient. You want to make sure you're bracing, transoms and mullions. That's what this is here. So anywhere that's, an obvious structural part of the window. Now, when they put this window in the wall, they've also shimmed it. So you see they've put shims certain areas. They've done a really good job. So the last thing they've done too is they've put this expanding foam from the inside. So most energy efficient builds, your air barrier is the inside or the inside face of the window. And the outside is where you're gonna put your flashing or your waterproofing. So you wanna keep this cavity between the window and the wall. Usually you wanna keep it open so any condensation or moisture that gets in there can escape. Now, there are two things that I think could be improved on with this specific window installation. So the first thing is I don't like using expanding foam. So on the inside of the window, again, that's your air barrier. So you can achieve that by using either an airtight or vapor impermeable tape and tape it off here to make an air barrier. Or what a lot of guys do is just rod and caulk. Then from the outside of the window or outside from the building, I would push into this cavity from the outside, just loose fill insulation like your pink batten fiberglass insulation or Roxwool or anything like that. And then you would put a vapor permeable tape on the outside. So if this was the outside of the window now, you would tape from the face of the wood part of the window to the outside wall with a vapor permeable tape so any moisture or condensation that's in here can breathe to the outside. Now, the second thing that could be improved on, and by no means I'm not saying these windows should be reinstalled at all, is the location of the shims. So when you install a window or install a door, you always start out by leveling the bottom. A laser level, anything like that to get it perfectly level. So where you want to put shims across the bottom of the window is going to be where there's load bearing points. So the load bearing points in a window is going to be the side of the window coming down. So you're going to want to be shimming that. And then wherever there's glass, there's two places where glass can be blocked. No matter the size of glass, it's only ever supported in two places. So if it's a smaller piece of glass, like for example, this one, or most windows, the shims are going to be about 10 inches in from the corner. So for this piece of glass, if it was a smaller piece of glass, I'd like to see that shim just a little bit further over so that the glass is sitting on shims, which is now being supported by the window shims. So the weight is all coming down through in a line and being supported. Now a bigger piece of glass like this one, or this one especially, the shims are moved more, they're positioned a quarter of the way in. So in reality, for this window, I would want to see a set of shims here, probably in this direction, so they're supporting the joint of the window. I want to see another set of shims about a quarter of the way, right around here where that strap is. You don't need anything else to get to the other end, and again, but a quarter of the way in, so somewhere around here, another set of shims. And then another set underneath this mullion. By the way, a mullion is a vertical dividing post and a transom is horizontal. And then this window, this piece of glass here is really small. It doesn't weigh very much. By putting a stack of shims right here, you're supporting this part of the glass. And then again, if you put one underneath this frame leg, spanning the joint, you're going to be supporting all of that. Then your other shims are just going to be where you need them, working up the sides of the window to keep the window straight. And you don't need any shims at the top at all. So they've just strapped that, and there are no shims there, so they've done a really good job. And that's it. That's the quick window installation 101 and how to do it.
All right, now that we have all our stuff, we're gonna set up the farm stand to take it out to the street. Is that funny?
Uh-oh, broken.
Yeah? Flowers. Hi. Hi, baby. Hi. I have no idea if any of this is correct. I'm just doing it in terms of like flower arrangements. When I was a kid, my grandma, she was a fan. She always used to tell people to bring or make arrangements using roadsidea. And for the longest time people were wondering, what the heck is roadsidea? What is it? And it turns out it's just the flowers that grow on the side of the road. So when she passed away from lung cancer when I was a kid, we went out as a family and we had 2 cars, and of course in my family everything has to be a competition. So we had 2 cars and we had a competition to see who could find, there were categories, who could find the most variety of flowers on the side of the road, the most volume of flowers on the side of the road, and the most unique flowers on the side of the road. And it was a really, really nice way to kind of celebrate her, and also to, I see you, oh look at you through the garden, hi! A really nice way to just come together as a family at a difficult time. Hello, I see you. You want the tape? No, you want the money bucket. Of course you want the, oh, thank you so much. You're so nice. Did you play on the ATV? Did you play on the ATV? You want that? Okay, but mommy needs it back in a minute, okay? Zeet. Willie, why did you shoot that? It's so pretty. got our lilac in there, we got some phlox, kale flowers, tulips, ocean spray, and those really cool things. It smells so beautiful. And these flowers, these are so cool. So they're called mountain bluet, and they're actually invasive around here, so they grow rampantly. They actually look almost like maybe a type of thistle, but they're not spiky. And they smell, I kid you not, they smell like fuzzy peaches. They smell so good. I lost my chalk from last year, so this year, well, at least until I get chalk, but any family with kids has construction paper and crayons written. Ready? On your mark, get set. Take a picture of you in front of it though. It doesn't roll like that. Leave that up there, please. That's for people. Thank you. Thank you for helping. Okay, that's not helping. No. Come on. You did it. Yeah, you did it. We hope you liked this week's video. We hope that you learned a little bit about how passive house and energy efficient windows can be installed. And we hope you enjoyed watching us put out Willie's farm stand and try and offload all of the eggs that are in this house. Until next week. Thanks for watching.
Have a good
one.
Like,
subscribe, leave us a comment, and we appreciate everything that all of you guys do for us. Thank you.
Bye.